kind of rainy outside and a little windy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Kind of. I got a love-hate relationship with rain. But let's get into this. Man, you can tell I just finished taking a shower because my hair is not cooperating. If you want to know what my hair really looks like, come check me out live on stream. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch. A lot of Fortnite. Gonna get some Gang Beast here soon with a couple of the homies. And if you do usually tune into streams, you may notice. Or if you even tuned into the last video, you may notice. Camera angle is different. Reason being, we lost our GoPro during a stream. It overheated, it died on us, so we are in the hunt for a new GoPro. If you want to help out with that, go on ahead and subscribe down below, hit the like button, comment your favorite part to this video, and with that being said, let's get into the meats and gravy of what we're talking about today. So, as many of you know, Fortnite released a new season this past weekend, and if you haven't had a chance to play it, highly recommend go in there. There's a love-hate relationship with it right now, at least for this week, since there is no building inside of Fortnite. They completely banned it for the week. I believe it's the week. It might be more. What I've heard is it's only the week. So, no building for a week. If you are kind of in the same boat that I am, where you have a love-hate relationship, and you're just kind of grinding through your quest, that's fun. That's fine. But the problem is there's only so many quests you can do at the beginning of the season. So, how do you level up when you run out of your quests? One of the easiest ways to level up is actually in creative, which is bizarre to me because I remember back in the day there's creative and like nobody touched it because there's no, like, other than the fact that it had fun game modes, you didn't really level up inside of creative. I mean, you might have gotten XP every like 2 hours or something like that, but now, as of I think like 2 or 3 seasons ago, there are actual game modes that give you XP inside of Fortnite. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the top 5 that I have found last season when I was struggling to get to 200. Top 5 creative modes that will give you XP, and it's not have bad XP. Keep in mind you should be doing them in a public game. You can do them in a private game if you have enough friends, but usually if you don't, hit that public game button. All right, starting our list at number 5 is Tilted Warzone. So the reason most people resort to leaving early Fortnite seasons is because a lot of the sweats are there. The skill-based matchmaking isn't completely set up yet. It kind of gets reset every single season. That being the case, Tilted Warzone is going to do kind of the opposite of what you're trying to do if you're trying to get away from sweats. This is an area where you are going to learn to build, how to edit, and you're going to have fun, go against a bunch of people. Now, the reason it's in 5th place is because, like I said, it is sweaty beyond belief. Like, there are so many sweats in here. You gotta know how to build. And if this is your first season into Fortnite, highly would not recommend that you try this out. But if you're looking to improve your skills for when building comes back, if you're looking to have a decently fun time, and if you're looking to level up, every single round you play inside here, you level up by, I think, 1,000 XP is what it is. It varies depending on how long you stay in. But when you are done with quests inside of the regular Battle Royale mode, you tend to average around 2,000 to 1,000 XP. So in the mere minutes that it takes for you to do a Warzone, you can get like 2 games worth of XP if you do just 2 rounds. So that being said, it's not amazing and crazy XP. It's definitely hard to level up only off of this one, especially if you're not experienced with building and war zones in and of themselves. So that is why this is going to be at level or number 5. Oof, my hair is just... All right, on to 4th place. So in 4th place, we're gonna have the Grease gun game. If you guys don't know, I personally love playing gun games inside of Fortnite. It's fun, it's crazy, it's a good time. If you guys ever played it in Call of Duty, same concept inside of Fortnite, just a little bit different. So with the Grease gun game, couple things to expect. All your weapons will be gold, every single one of them. Some of them will be mythic, but you will never go below that tier. So that's kind of cool. Damage is going to be high. You're going to be able to melt through some people if you can hit your shots. That being said, there is a glitch where you can get stuck on the scar, especially if you're joining like mid-public game. There is glide in it, and there's a circle in the middle where if you guys sit in the middle of the circle, you can actually skip a gun. Now, it's not a bad concept. I don't personally like it because I'm like, you got to get the kill. You got to get the kill for it. But I understand where the concept's coming from. I think it's a good idea. But as far as that, I think that's where all my pros end. You got the glitch inside of there that I talked about earlier. The XP is mediocre. You'll get some decent XP, but it's not insane. And some of the weapons aren't the greatest. Again, that's a personal opinion. I don't like some of the guns in here. You might. So try it out. You never know. One thing I do absolutely just not like about this gun game is that you can't use your pickaxe to get a kill. In every gun game going forward, you can use your pickaxe to get a kill. I just think that's a straight up, like, that. It's there. It's a weapon. You should be allowed to use it. But that takes Grease gun game at level 4. Curly hair, man. When it dries, it really curls up. All right. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at 3rd place, we got the 605 level Death Run New Year's 2022. Now, this comes in at 3rd level because it's actually not that bad. It's kind of fun. If you can get a couple of friends to join you with it, or even if you join a public game and you have public chat on with the mic and the headphones, it's not bad. It's kind of fun. You get to race against people to see how fast you can get through the death run compared to everybody else. And the traps aren't super hard. Then again, that just may be me due to the pain and horror that is Mikey's death run. If you guys never saw that stream, maybe we'll stream it again. We'll have to. That's gonna be tabled for a later conversation because that thing is insane. His death run is super hard. This one, super easy, kind of fun. That you level up super easily. I think every 10 coins you get either 1,000 XP and it keeps building up. I think the highest you go to is I think maybe 4,000 XP. I don't know. And the reason why I don't know, and the reason why this gets put into 3rd place instead of anywhere higher, is because once you complete it, once you get to, I think there's a total of 650 levels. Don't quote me on that. But once you get to that last level, you can't keep going through and leveling up. Once you get to the end, you're not allowed to level up anymore, which is, I guess, makes sense, but like, it's nice to just have something easy and fun that you can run through and level up. I mean, there's like one section where you get 20 coins, you just boom boom level up right there. It's not that hard. It's a good time. I think it's great. I wish you could do it on multiple occasions, but other than that, there's nothing really to gripe about this one. It's pretty straight and clean cut and clear forward. The levels on the later side get pretty fun and interesting. Overall, it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's a nice chill one. And you can play music in the background because you're not worried about like, where's so-and-so stepping? Where's this guy at? You can actually just go and run and not be concerned about it. So it's really cool. I like the concept. Definitely takes a beautiful 3rd place on this podium. Coming in at 2nd place, we got Lakeside Modern Mansion Gun Game. Now, this one is really fun. I like it a lot. Reason being is it's got a huge assortment of guns, up to 30 weapons that you have to cycle through, and it's just a competition, just like every other gun game, to get to as far as you can. It's this huge house. The map is beautiful. It's very creative. You can't get too lost in it. So that's kind of nice. Every time you spawn, you're not spawning and just getting mowed down right away. You actually have a decent like distance where you can run up and be safe. I think they have an invulnerability frame while you respawn, which is great because you don't want to respawn and just die right away. That's annoying. But that being said, really good. I like it. A couple of the gripes that I do have with this one, and the reason why it takes 2nd place, is because the XP is good. You get XP for every kill, but it's not like grand slam out of the park amazing. I mean, if you get 30 kills, that's a pretty good chunk of XP that you can get out of it. But if you can't, it's there. A couple other gripes is there's no leaderboard, so you can't see what place you're in, which is kind of frustrating because a lot of the other gun games have it. Like, I think every other gun game has a leaderboard feature, which is great. Like, why would you not include that to see where people are at? I don't really understand that part. And the last gripe that I have is that with this being a house, it's a bit more of a close quarter map. So it doesn't really make sense to have long ranged weapons like snipers in here. it's hard to hit the shots with them, and usually everybody's inside of the house, so like you're pretty much praying for a no scope on a guy with an SMG. So there is that to keep in mind. Also, it's probably got one of the worst bows, the explosive bow, not the boom bow, which is the best bow out there, but the explosive bow, you know, the one that came out in the primal season that like throws grenades completely off of where you shot. Maybe that's personal preference. I really hate that bow. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to numero uno. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your number one best leveling up XP in creative mode. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the Millionaire gun game. Similar to the Grease gun game, every gun in here is going to be a gold version, but the XP is not the same as the Grease one. You get crazy XP. You get about, I want to say it varies depending on how long you play and how like consistent your kills are and how efficient they are, but I think the most I got was, I want to say 6,000 XP at one point. You can get insane XP off of just kills themselves. Now there are other things that give you XP, going on streaks, being the first one to get a kill in the match, and I want to say those are two like the biggest modifiers right there, is just those. And on top of that is that you only start with 150 shield. Kind of normal for a gun game, but there is an ability where you can run and get little pickup items. For example, if you want more shield, you go pick up this green little shield right here and it fills you up all the way to 200. Or if you're even down to like 70 or something like that, it builds you up as far as it goes. It's like a slurp juice. It's sick. And then you have these purple ones which give you double damage, and that's also super cool because some of the guns are really hard to hit with. For example, there's the hunting rifle and the lever action sniper. Like, those are difficult to get one-shot kills on, but if you get this double boost, it's just like boom, one headshot, they're done. Out, complete. It's really good. I really enjoy the double boost. There are cars in this one which aren't super advantageous, but like it spices it up a little bit. You're gonna be like, oh shoot, there's a car coming at me, let me dodge it real quick. Or you can get in the car and just kill them while they're in the driver's seat. That is also an option. You can do auto glide on this one too. You just hit umbrellas, you can go all over the place. It's a good map, and it's widespread. Unlike the mansion where everything was close quartered, it's widespread, so it makes sense for the snipers to be in there, for the boom bow to be in there. It makes sense for these weapons. The other thing I really enjoy about this one is that once you complete the cycle of weapons, which is only 25 weapons, the last one is going to be the bolt action sniper. Once you complete it, you're not done. It's actually going to be the first person to 40. First person to 40 wins the game. But what do you get after the sniper? You get the scythe. So if you never played with the scythe in the battle royale whatsoever, you have the opportunity in this gun game to play with it, and it's fun. It's definitely wonky. I'm not great with it. I miss a lot of my hits with it, and it's definitely risked me losing a couple of these games. But once you get to the scythe, you're not invulnerable too. Like, once you get the scythe, you actually become like the #1 target, which makes sense, but like also kind of sucks. What else do I have to say about this? It's a good map overall, and you're not going to be the only one with the scythe. I guarantee you will not be the only one with the scythe. Other people will get to 26, 27, and they will have scythes, and they will be coming for your butt. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is my top 5 list of creative modes that'll give you XP to help you level up in Fortnite. If you guys liked anything on my list, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. If you guys think that something should have changed on the list, let me know down below. If there are some modes that you guys like that you think should have been on this list and I don't know about them, let me know about them. I'll play them on stream. I'll make a video on them. We'll see how we go from there. If you guys are looking to cop any merch, link is down below. We got the Misfit tees and a bunch of other stuff down below. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. As always, stay on point. Hey guys, MPAP here. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay on point.